everyone, welcome to today's vlog. Today is Wednesday, December 16th, 2020. It's almost 6 o'clock, another really busy day at work for me today. So I actually did a training today on how we're gonna be scheduling financial aid calls through Zoom and also through our CRM Slate. So that's basically how we keep track of everyone that applies and all that other stuff. And that's a story for another time. But really excited. We went ahead and got that done. I had a really awesome visit today. Today was a very, very productive day. I also gave a planner away today. So one of my coworkers, Melissa, she needed a planner. And she was like, you know, Em, like, I see you're like super organized and this and that, and I need some help. And I was just like, oh girl, I got you. So I actually gifted her the 18-month Wrong planner for 2020 and 2021. I just took the first 6 months out, obviously, did a little finagling, and got her all the way together. Plus she's got a journaling section in there. So she is good to go. Really excited to be able to get that done for her, and she was super grateful, so really excited for that. But I decided to get on real quick just to let you guys know, and I'm gonna do an unboxing of my Erin Condren order. So a couple weeks ago, or no, last week actually. So last week I got a text message from Erin Condren, and it said that the soft cover notebooks were 50% off. And I had to do it. So I got 4 of them. These are gonna be my journals that I'm really excited about. Oh my gosh, y'all. I am excited. So the first one that I got, so these are the ones that I got. Hold on. I got all of these. So I am so stoked, y'all. Okay. So the first one I got is this beautiful Wonder Woman one. Let me take it out of the packaging. We're not gonna keep it in the packaging. There's just no way. Oh, that is so pretty. Look at the embossing on that. So yeah, I got this one, and it's got, of course, the little page ribbon here. So really excited. Oh my God, this is so, ooh, look at that, y'all. Like, are you kidding me? Gorgeous. So yeah, so I got the Wonder Woman one. I got the layers one. I thought that this was beautiful. I really do like the whole layers look. Again, I'm not a fan of Erin Condren's paper quality in her planners, but in these soft cover notebooks, absolutely. And again, oh, so pretty. Ooh, and I love this blue. Yes, queen. Okay, yeah, really excited for that. And I also love the blue trim on the sides. So the next one I got was the solid purple one, which I'm really excited about. So this purple one, I actually have had this one on my radar for a while because I just love this color of purple. And it also has the silver hollow on the edges. It says, this is the beginning of what you want. So that's what's on the inside. Oh, these are so pretty. Oh my God, okay. And then the last one I got is retro. So I love this retro pattern. It's very 70s, very bold colors, the use of brown and tones. So this is the other one that I got. Ooh, okay, and it's got like a fun like yellow coloring, kind of very like, like mustardy brown type look. So really excited about that. And let's see what the page thing is. Oh, it's yellow. Cute. So yeah, so these are my notebooks that I went ahead and purchased. Again, I got these 50% off. I just ordered these last week and they are already here. Really excited. What are my plans for these? No, I'm not giving any of these away. These are actually going to be my night journals. Okay, I'm not even gonna call it that. These are journals, basically. I really want to be writing like a page a day or a paragraph a day at the end of the day, right before I go to bed. So these are actually just gonna sit on my nightstand here, or on my dresser, which is right here. So that way I can write in them and just kind of reflect on kind of how life is going and all of that good stuff. So, and I think too, like anytime these are going to be 50% off, I'm just going to pick some up because these are gorgeous, and I'm always going to have a use for a good little notebook like this. So I'm really excited to start using these, maybe even, you know, printing a photo into them or whatever. So yeah, so this is great. So that was a really cute little fun unboxing. So the only other thing then for right now that I will tell you guys about is the fact that later this evening, I am really hoping to not only do one book review for you guys, but two. Okay, so as you know, I finished Sugar Daddies by Jade West last night. Loved it. I loved it. I gave it 4 stars on Goodreads. I will talk about kind of like the book and what I thought about it, especially because it's a polyamorous relationship between 2 bisexual men and a straight woman. First book I have ever read with this kind of content in it, and I loved it, absolutely loved it. The other book that I'm reading, and it's actually an audiobook, is the 3rd installment to the Bromance Book Club series by Lyssa K. Adams. It's Crazy Stupid Romance, and I love it. I read about I think I got through 2 hours of it today at work, and I actually have to do some gift wrapping tonight, and so I have 2 hours left, so I will be finishing that up this evening, so that way I can give you guys a couple of book reviews as I get that done. So I'm really, really excited about that. It's such a good book, and I'm about to hit a really climactic part. So really, really excited. And just know, and I will be sure to link this, there are going to be spoilers, okay? So I am gonna go full on with these books and definitely let you guys know just how I felt about them, what happens, and all of that other stuff. So I'm really, really excited for that. That is all that I have for you guys right now. So I am actually gonna go shower, get dinner ready. The dogs ate, which is great. And then get to wrapping some gifts. And it's not like I'm wrapping anything too serious. So I guess I'll go ahead and tell you guys what it is. So basically, every year we do a Christmas card for my family, and we always go get our photos taken. And unfortunately this year we couldn't make it work, which is kind of like a sign of the times because of 2020, and we really tried. We kept having to reschedule our family photos because of weather, and then my dad had surgery, and it just got really crazy. So I talked to my dad this morning, and he was like, just order the cards and use the pictures from last year. So we actually did a collage print of our Christmas photos from last year, because our Christmas card from last year, we only used one pose. Perfect, right? So we did a collage print this year. Everybody is on it. It's all of our photos from last year. All the doggies are represented, and my nephews and me and my husband and my parents, and everybody is on this card. So I got those ordered today, and they will be ready for pickup tomorrow. So the reason why I have to wrap some gifts tonight is because every year I always give to my coworkers one of our family Christmas cards and a box of candy, and a box of movie candy that you get for $1 at the dollar store. So I have 30 boxes of candy that I need to go down and go wrap tonight. And so while I am wrapping those, I will be finishing up my book. And then, like I said, later tonight, I will give you guys that review. So anyway, that is all that I have for you guys right now. I hope everybody had a good Wednesday. We're almost there. It is such a blessing to know that a week from today, I will be off work for a week and a half because the college closes down. Very, very excited about that, and that is a huge perk with working in higher ed. So really excited for that, but that's all that I have for you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave you here, get some stuff done around the house, and I will catch you guys when I have finished that book. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey everyone, welcome back to the vlog. So it's about 10:30. I just wanted to, 1, do my book reviews for you guys as promised, and 2, let you guys know what I've been doing the last few hours. So I made Brenner for dinner. So we basically had breakfast for dinner, and I made cinnamon rolls, which I will be going and getting a couple when this video is over as I start my next book, which I will show you guys what that is now because it's sitting right here on my bookshelf. I will be starting Layla by Colleen Hoover tonight. Very, very excited. I already got my lo-fi playlist queued up, and I will be reading this. I don't think this is going to take me long. It's only 289 pages for Miss Hoover this time around, so she must be getting quick and to the point. So I'll be reading that. And then the other thing that I went ahead and did, so kind of like what I told you guys earlier, I ordered my family Christmas cards today, and I will be going and picking those up tomorrow. And so for my coworkers, I always wrap candy, wrap like movie theater candy, and just give out like little Christmas presents. So I will, more than likely, I just threw this t-shirt on, but I'll probably wear this t-shirt tomorrow. I've just been wearing this around the house. But so this is what I did tonight while I finished Crazy Stupid Bromance. I went ahead and this right here. So this is all kinds of candy. I just listened to the book and I wrapped all of these. It took me about an hour to wrap, I think almost like 30 boxes of candy. So, but I did it, and I'm a terrible I'm a terrible gift wrapper. My mother would be so upset with how this looks. I mean, it's not. She is like, my mom is like super precise with her wrapping, so she's like golden with it. But anyway, I digress. So that is what I did. And I also got this really cute bag from the dollar store. So I had to, because it had this super cute reindeer on it. So yeah, so I will be handing out candy and Christmas cards to my coworkers tomorrow, which I'm really excited to. It's like one of my favorite things to do. So let's set this right here. And let's jump into these book reviews. So again, I'm doing 2 of them. The first one that we will go ahead and talk about is Sugar Daddies by Jade West. So this book is basically about a gal. Her name is Katie. And also, I should also mention, this book actually takes place like in a London suburb. So that was pretty cool. Hold on. But yeah, so the book actually takes place in a London suburb. Katie ends up finding an ad in a magazine about a couple that wants a third, basically, and just someone that they can have a third, and have not only a relationship with, but also is primarily a sexual relationship. The couple is actually a bisexual male couple. So they meet and everything. She goes through like kind of like a vetting process, and they hit it right off very, very quickly. Basically, that first night that they are all together, they weren't expecting to do anything, but they did. And I should also mention the 2 guys in the book. So the one guy is Carl, and the other one is Rick. So Carl and Rick have been together for a while, but there is actually a secret that they're not telling Katie that comes in later. So Katie, basically, the only reason why she does this is because she's getting $3 grand a month. In addition to that, it's basically helping her get to her dream, which her dream is opening up her own riding school for horses and having a place for her and her horse Samson to be able to go and call home. And there's already a place that she's thinking of, and she's just saving up the money to buy it from the owner. So basically, also in the story, Katie is also in contact with her biological father, who has never really been a part of her life until she was 10 years old. And come to find out, after she takes an internship at her father's company in order to, so she has to do like this 6-month internship in order to, she has to do a 6-month internship in order to basically be able to come to America, and like be able to shadow this awesome horse whisperer or whatever, right? So she has to do this internship so she can make something of herself. Come to find out, after she's already in an established relationship, that her supervisor is Carl. So Carl has actually known her father for years and does not think that her father is the man that she thinks he is, and Katie hates her father, right? So basically the book basically goes in and it talks a lot. It goes through like just how they're mending fences, how Katie is starting to find a rhythm with this relationship with Rick and Carl. Rick and Carl are also really falling fast for her, and they fall in love with Katie. There's also, excuse me, there's also the big secret that they're holding from Katie, and that is that Carl wants to start a family. That's another reason, excuse me, my apple juice like went down the wrong pipe or something. But that's another reason why that's another reason why they wanted a third, essentially, is so that way they can also have a kid. Katie doesn't want kids, and that's because of her upbringing. And then there's this whole huge thing about Katie and about her father and about how her mother, basically, Katie is a product of an affair, and her mother had told her father her father's name is David. Her mother had told her father that like she aborted Katie and she didn't even, whatever. And then it wasn't until 10 years later when he saw Katie with her mother that he realized, oh my God, that's my kid, right? Plus there's a half sister that was super nasty to her, and it was just this whole thing. There's a horse accident in the end. There's a pregnancy. I laughed. I cried. All of those things. I love this book, and I could not put it down. Like, I mean, I read it on my Kindle, and I was reading probably like 60 to 70 pages a night just because I was so engrossed in the story. But that's kind of like the plot. I did not do like the best job explaining it, but it was really, really good. What I really liked about this book, and again, this book was recommended based off of a reading vlog that I did, but here's the thing about this book that I really liked. Yes, okay, like it's a polyamorous relationship between two bisexual men and a woman, okay? This book really was not heavy on the sex scenes. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was spicy. If I had to give it on my spice meter of 0 to 5 peppers, this was a 5. This was definitely a 5. But the thing about this book that I like really, really enjoyed is just the different layers that it had. I mean, it had, a bisexual male couple. It had a single straight female trying to make it on her own, and be her own entrepreneur. There was the relationship between a father and a daughter. There was a relationship between a mother and a father, or a mother and a daughter, excuse me, and then half siblings, and then this love, this passion for horseback riding and horses and things like that. And it was just so many different things, so many layers to peel back to really get to the root of the story that I absolutely adored it. And there weren't really any of those moments where like it hit a climactic part and the girl is just like, I can't do this. Like, there was one moment like that where Katie was really unsure about things, but she said, I just need to figure this out, but this does not mean that me and you and Rick aren't going to be together, basically. There's also that idea of, can 3 people really make a relationship work? Is there going to be jealousy? Is there going to be, this, that, and the other? And the thing with Rick and Carl was that they came as a pair, and take it or leave it. And you're never going to just have one. You're always going to have both. And so there was even some kind of like, what's the word I want to use? Compromise. There was a lot of compromise in this book about the evolution of their relationship. And so overall, I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. The reason why I gave it 4 is because while I liked the ending, I wanted a little bit more of an epilogue to just really understand kind of what happened after this big horse accident that happened in the end. And then I did feel like a couple of parts were a little rushed, but they weren't like the pertinent parts. So like the part with her and her father, or the part with her and her mother, with Katie and her mother, Katie and her father, when they were trying to really let them know what was going on. The book was also given from the perspective of Carl and Katie. I really wanted Rick's perspective because he was the third one in the relationship. So by not giving him a voice in the book like they gave Katie and Carl, I felt like he was kind of a third wheel, and that's why I gave the book only 4 stars. But still, 4 stars is like really good. I still love this book. I would definitely read it again, and I just thought it was great, and I absolutely loved it. So 4 stars, definitely read Sugar Daddies by Jade West. The next book that I read was the 3rd book in the Bromance Book Club series by Alyssa K. Adams, and that is Crazy Stupid Bromance. So this story is about Alyssa, who we have already met in the previous 2 books. She owns the Cat Cafe, and she's a baker, and she also took down the mega chef that was basically a sexual predator from the previous book. And so it's about Alyssa and Noah. Noah is Mac's best friend, and Mac is like, of this whole series, he's book boyfriend material. Love Mac, love everything about him. So this book is basically, the trope is friends to lovers. So basically while Alyssa was going through everything with taking down Royce, who was that celebrity chef, Noah basically was there with her every step of the way and is her best friend. Noah has intentionally put himself in the friend zone in the fear that if he and Alyssa were to get together, that he's going to completely ruin what they have. And so, but in the book, within probably like the first 20 to 30 pages is where the big plot of the book comes. Alyssa actually finds out that not only does she have a sister, but she finds out who her father is, and her father actually needs a kidney. So she meets her sister Candy actually seeks her out to see if she's a potential match. So Alyssa is trying to figure out how close she can be with her family, especially with the father that basically abandoned her, as well as, should she give him a kidney? And Noah is also reeling from the fact that he has a lot of pent-up anger. He's actually a computer hacker turned, computer guru. He went to MIT, and he has a security firm, and he makes a lot of money. But at the same time, he has all of these things, but he is still holding a lot of resentment and anger because his father was killed while in the military, I believe, like in Iraq. So there's that whole thing. But what I really liked about this book, again, just like with Sugar Daddies, layers. This book had the layers of losing a parent, sexual assault trauma, entrepreneurships, because they own their own businesses, and also just the idea of what it's like to be in your 30s and all of a sudden, boom, you have a family. Like, you have people that you can actually rely on and count on, and also just how things that happened in the past, the decisions of our parents can dictate our futures, which was a huge arc in Sugar Daddies as well, and that was a big arc in this book. I will say that with this book, while I appreciated the layers, I will say that with this series, I really enjoy the audiobook. The guy that reads the audiobook is perfect. I mean, his voice is sexy as hell. Let's just get that out there. But he just does a fantastic job reading these books and giving life to all of the different characters. And then also, the best part about these 3 books is the Russian. Vlad is a hockey player, and he is just, his quirks in these books are just fantastic. But overall, though, I adored this book so much, y'all. Like, I finished it in just a couple of days. I gave this book 4 stars. The reason why, and like, I don't really know if I did all that good of a book review on this, but the reason why I gave this book 4 stars is because while I loved it and I love the writing and I love the story, the only thing that got me about this book was that, like, Alyssa a couple of times, instead of communicating with Noah about how she was feeling, because they actually got into a huge argument over something that was very, very important. Basically, what happened was some information leaked about her biological father's defense business, and she basically thought that Noah hacked into his computer and leak the footage, or leak the story, basically. And she basically doubted him, and he got mad at her, as he rightfully should have. And instead of talking it out to explain herself, she just left. She did that a couple of times in the book, and it kind of got on my nerves. But aside from that, it didn't really ruin the book for me. I thought the book was fantastic. I absolutely adored it. I would definitely read it again, definitely via audiobook. But yeah, I gave the book 4 stars, and I thought it was fantastic. And I also found out that Vlad the Russian is getting his own book that is coming out in July. It's called Isn't It Romantic? I have already put it, I'll show you here, watch. I have already put this in my book planner, because you guys know how I have it set up. So if I go to July, see, look, I have already printed the book cover, put the release date in. I am so excited for this book. So, but yeah, like I said, I thought it was a great book. I had a lot of fun listening to it. I think another thing that I really like about Alyssa K. Adams in this series is that it's more of like, it's basically you're reading a rom-com. Okay, so you definitely have like the romance, and the love scenes are always like super beautiful, but there's that certain like comedic element to these. Like in this book, it was really funny. So basically this book is taking place while Mac and Liv are preparing for their wedding. Liv has basically given full wedding preparation to Mac. So they are actually at a spa for the Bachelor and Bachelorette weekend, and there's this funny scene where so they get to the spa, and the lady is like, okay, we'll go into the locker room, get ready, and come out. And they have all these questions about, oh no, like, do we shower first? Do we go completely naked? Like, what happens? Like, I think it was one of the guys in the book club is like, oh crap, like, you know, what if you get a Woody? Like, all of these things, and I'm just laughing hysterically. And then like Vlad the Russian is like, whatever, I'm just gonna go take a shower, and he basically just gets naked in front of everyone and goes and takes a shower. And like, just, it has a lot of really awesome comedic moments, even though some of the story can be heavy. So that's why I really love these books. I'm really, like I said, I was so happy to read this one because I've been waiting to read it. I had to wait for a while to get it from the library as well. And like I said, definitely cannot wait for the 4th book coming out next summer. So that is all that I have. I will show you guys what it looks like in my book planner here. As you can see, I use more of my Christmas stickers here and for the week. And then on the other side, more Christmas stickers, and we'll figure out what book is gonna get read next to be put in here. So that is what I have. So thank you so much for watching today's vlog. I really hope you guys enjoyed my Erin Condren unboxing, as well as those book reviews. I'll get better with these. I think I just need to like take some better notes and like write things down and whatever else. But other than that, I will definitely catch you guys on tomorrow's vlog. Thanks again for watching. Please make sure that you like this video and also subscribe, as I am full steam ahead with Vlogmas. So I hope everybody had a great Wednesday, and we will catch you guys on my next vlog. Bye.